And I am live. I'm actually not at my usual streaming location. I am actually at my art desk. Um, some of you who may watch this either live or on the replay might get a little flashback because I actually used to stream from this location um, um, in 2020. Um, yeah, so I'm at my art desk today. And, so, um, because I would like to, show some of the art stuff that I have been, working on in I guess the last couple of years now. If anybody is, interested in that sort of thing. And if people like this sort of theme enough for this specific stream, I might end up turning it into an art specific stream. That way, I don't have to have yet another channel. Because some of you may know, I actually do have another YouTube channel, and it's a family channel. And so, yeah, a third channel is not happening at this point. So yes, I am actually at my art desk, which is right behind me, which is actually it's a converted, painted, um, vintage sewing machine desk. So yeah, so that is what I am doing today. And I've already had people come in very early, including Sam Wicker. Hello, and thank you very much. Yes, I have been working really hard on trying to get all my branding the same. And I mean, I completely fell in love with this piece of art that I had done. I think I made that almost as soon as I started getting my jaw presses. I made this specific piece, and gosh, I was like, oh, I almost don't want to use it, but I did end up using it on a card that eventually sold to a good friend of mine, and she framed it, and which was very sweet. And anyway, I completely fell in love with the with the print and with the just the aesthetic of it, I guess, because it looks so organic and yet a kind of magical, question mark? So anyway, yeah, so I have been trying to make some changes, over the last couple months. I have to, remember to sit up straight in my chair because, of this some of these some of these comments are a little bit, oh, actually, it was longer than I thought it was. So I was just writing, writing. Anyway, so I sold it. And yeah, okay, that's the other. Sorry about that. Anyway, Diane Dobson Barton came in. Good. If it's still morning there, good morning. It is about 5 after 12. Anyway, I can do my intro. I can do my intro now, which is hello, my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. Um, and I'm working on saying author. I should say author. Even though I'm still working on my first novel, but I also have some other projects in the works. Anyway, let me finish my little intro here, and not get distracted with that. And let's see. So, I have done all those things for quite some time, over 20 years. Um, but let's see, as a writer, I have done a wide variety of things. But in recent years, I um, have been focusing on fiction, gone back to really probably my first love, which is um, uh, fantasy and science fiction. But anyway, my first love was writing and reading fiction and related. Let's see. Okay, back to it. Sorry. A little tired, so I'm getting distracted. As an editor, I have done again a variety of things, but in recent years, I have been focusing more on on book editing. I have and specifically I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader. And so again, I have been focusing more on um, publishing, book publishing, um, um, and so basically, I have been working mostly with independent authors and publishers, and and so and then as an artist, I've worked in a lot of with a lot of different media in my lifetime, but in recent years, I have been loving working with watercolor and stamps and ink. And as you can see in the background behind me, that is um, um, obviously it's watercolor among other things. So I love working with watercolor and stamps and ink. And I also have an Etsy shop, which is should be in the description, but I can also put it in the chat momentarily. So yeah. And so anyway, what ties all of that together is my love of fantasy and science fiction, actually. So my novel is it's a fantasy. Um, the character is young, but it's not exactly a YA fantasy. It is more more of a novel, I would call it. Um, I also have some short stories in the works, and some other things are coming. Let's see. Some other projects I have going on are, um, oh yes, also super quick while I'm thinking about it. Um, in addition to my Etsy shop, I also sell art at local arts and crafts fairs, as well as a con that I'm involved with called Necronomicon Tampa. I have sold items in their art show for the last several years. I would say since probably around 2016, something like that. So anyway, so yes, so some upcoming projects include um, I am a part of a um, I'm a part of a couple of Facebook groups, and they're called the Neurodivergent Editors Lounge and the Neurodivergent Writers Lounge. And so just doing a quick shout out about that. Um, and so it that is in a month. That is in the middle of February. And I will be hosting two panels. Um, so just for that bit of news, and on these panels will be people who are author tubers, and so I'm looking forward to doing that. And for um, one of those people is our own Essie Houston. So looking forward to that and, hosting that panel with you, Shannon. Um, so yes, I'm not quite sure what the blink blink is that for your project? Um, let's see. What else? I think that's all the things that I wanted to mention, and oh, by the way, I'm sorry for this strange lighting. I think I need to, go and, try and crack open the blinds in here. This is actually my bedroom. But, anyway, let's see, thank you very much. The thing that I had talked about, um, I think that was last last Thursday, I do believe so, when I was, talking and kinda showing one thing that I like to do, when I make a lot of my bookmarks, I use ink blending, to, age and distress, and, I made during that stream, I made this. Oh, I still haven't put a little, thing in it, but I did make this. I finished off the stamping, but I didn't get around to putting a tassel on that, but, so I was showing my ink blending, um, the last time I did, um, something resembling an art stream. So, um, so anyway, I will do some sprints, in a little bit here. Okay, Diane? Um, Also, this is something that I enjoyed doing last year. Let me sit up again. That I enjoyed doing last year. This is the Author Tube Writing Conference. And last year it was a little bit later in the year, but this year it's going to be in June. So yeah, I have to get cracking and submit something. Um, Shannon, maybe some other ideas that I had last year that didn't get used. So, I think that's what my plan was, regarding that. Um, uh, no worries. Um, so anyway, I will be doing sprints. Yes, give me just a second, and I will set us up with a timer. I recently added while I'm doing that, I recently added a stream to my schedule for Tuesdays for heart breathings, and that's sprints only. This I think is going to be a combination of things. So I might spend a little bit more time on news and a little bit more time on art, but I will do some sprints. Um, let's see, one moment here. One moment, and I will bring up Pomodoro Kitty. So while the sprint is running, I will be doing a few things. Um, this was the first gel press that I ever got as a gift from my hubby, uh, and I really loved using it. Um, and I have made multiple prints with that. I will also, I can show some samples that I have. Um, okay. Let's see. One moment. Let me get. Um, um, One moment. One moment. Okay. Um, Let me get that up for us. Now, a lot of times uh, I can start with a 25 minute. What would everybody like? Talk amongst yourselves while I show you my more recent purchase of a. I do believe this is a 10 by 12. I think it's a 10 by 12. I don't have the packaging in front of me. Gel press. But so what I was thinking is of showing my recent, um, my most, that's probably my most recent, but around the same time, I got some mini gel presses. I got a set to take with me to do a demo at Necronomicon Tampa. And one's a hexagon shape, one's an oval, and one is a rectangle. And I have used this rectangle many times. I store it in this tin. And I was using it a lot to uh, make little bookmarks with these little ATC size um, um, bits of paper of varying types. So, okay, good deal. All right. Oh, look, I like that green. It kind of goes. Um, it kind of goes with that. Okay. So let's see. If 25 sounds good with everybody, we can use that. So during, like I say, during the sprint, I will be making some art. I'm going to work on making some of these small bookmarks. They kind of really were selling last year at Necronomicon, as well as at some in-person events I was doing. So I've got cards like white cardstock, I've got cream colored cardstock, um, I've got watercolor paper of varying thicknesses. I should have a nice sturdy one the other day. I thought that was in here. Um, yeah, most of this is my 90 pound that I love to use for stamping. It's great for stamping. Um, and so I will show some of my results. I don't have I'm not able to use a second camera right now. I tried that last time and that just didn't work. But that is coming. I'm hoping to do that. If I can't do it next week, then I will try again as soon as possible, so that I can do the art streaming, the proper art streaming. Um, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and use the 25 minutes, I guess, since I haven't heard anything um, uh, about that. Hope everybody can hear me okay. Um, I think this headset, the where it plugs in, isn't the best. Um, let's see. Yes, talking about the link to the Author Tube Writing Conference. And Stacy came in. Hello, we're just about to start. It is 20 after the hour. Okay. So, so like I say, I'm going to do some printing. I think I'm going to use my rectangle, my rectangular shaped little gel press. and they are soft and squishy, and because they're called gel presses, they got started. Basically, people would make plates out of gelatin to duplicate photos back more than 100 years ago. I did quite a bit of research when I had to submit everything for Necronomicon. So anyway, uh, we're going to start this sprint, I guess. I don't know if StreamYard's behind with the comments, but anyway, um, let's go ahead and do some sprinting, you guys, and please let me know, what you're working on if you'd like, and also remember to get up and move around if you need to. Do whatever you need to do for yourself. Um, but we're going to get this started in 5, 4, 3. Right. Okay. How did everybody do? Um, I hope you achieved the thing you were um, planning on doing. Okay. Okay. So backgrounds. Um, so I applied the ink. Let's see. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Um, will that work? You can see that I used excuse me, used I used an old Canva design that I thought would work. Excuse me. So anyway, on my first one, I used quite a bit of water on this one. Um, and you just never know how they're going to come out. It's very splooshy, quite like the background here. But this is not using watercolor. Excuse me, watercolor paint. It's using that ink that I showed you. Here is the second one, which used much smaller splashes of water. Excuse me. I do like these little bookmarks. Um, number three, a little bit more uniform um, background. Still very organic like that. And these last two, I was actually taking this. I was using this brush, this fan brush. Excuse me. And when I would tap on the water. But this time, what I did was I put this directly into the ink, added a little, what happened? Mm, added a little bit of water. I hope everybody can hear me. I did something to my headset here. And I used um, that the Distress Oxide, almost straight. I just dipped it into the water very slightly, and I sprinkled on, and then I put the paper down, and I pulled my prints. And so these make really cool backgrounds for all kinds of stamping or whatever you want to do with that. You can add more things on top. Excuse me. Myself, I do love to do stamping. So I like to use, just a variety of, excuse me, in this case, with those bookmarks being so small, um, I like to use very small stamps, something like this. These are 3 stamps that I really like using. I've used them on some various projects since I bought it about 2 years ago, since I started my Etsy shop. Um, uh, Also, let's see, going through the chat real quick here. um, okay. I wonder what Stacy doesn't do. Excuse me. She was debating between doing genealogy maintenance in her database or working on writing. Excuse me, writing her family history at, at her church. Hit a block with it. Have been procrastinating since. I understand that. And thank you very much to Mr. Landis who came in. I forgot their. Oh, it's been 5 minutes. but I do Pomodoro Kitty because it will keep me from uh, talking too much. Um, so yes, to use for that purpose that I told you about. I don't know about that other person named Christian. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna get some water soon. Excuse me. I've had some asthma issues lately, so pardon me. Excuse me. Stacy got her maintenance done and remembered needed something from the store and she ducked out. Get it in the crock pot. Um, I love using my crock pot. We have a very large one. I use it a lot. Using it a lot this winter, really cold winter. So, uh, excuse me, Shannon S.T. Houston got lunch and wrote 32 words. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, yeah, excuse me. Um, I would also like to work on some planning today. I just have not had a chance to do that. Work on planning out some some uh, projects that, like I said earlier, are coming up for me this year. It was sort of a test and to sort of see what I'm doing with my Thursday streams now, and that because I started streaming on Tuesday as well, specifically for heart breathings. Um, so, yeah, so that is Tuesday only at the moment. What was the other thing I did? Oh, yeah, I got my Etsy shop. So let me pop that in the chat, I think. Might as well do that. Okay, come on. There we go. Now I can copy it. Sometimes I will have sales in my Etsy shop. Um, I had one in I usually have one, somewhere around Christmas. I oftentimes I will have sales, um, at, the 4 points of the year, around Christmas, around the middle of summer, and, um, a fall, and a spring. So, I do kind of like to, to do that. Um Let me know when you get for another stretch, and I'll get myself some water, and, I might actually put over here, and work on some plan as well. Just wanted to, show you some things. That's my banner still up. Um, okay, let's see. I was thinking of just showing you my Etsy shop, showing you a couple of things. Let me just, remove the timer momentarily. I don't wanna stop it. How interesting. Do I have to remove it? Remove the other I guess I have to remove the timer completely. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, so you can see, yeah, I have also put that same background in my Etsy shop. Um, so here's my Etsy shop. I just wanted to show you, this is one of my items. Um, I made this, um, I made this probably somewhere around January of last year. Um, and this is another gel press item. I've when I made the print, I used some watercolor and some ink like this to make that print using this round gel press right here in front of me. Um, and that's 4 inches wide. And I thought it looked like some mountains. And I had a little dragon stamp. And so I thought, okay, I think that dragon is flying in the mountains. So I did that. So um, I highly enjoyed um, making that. Did I share the? Okay, because I've got another. Okay, it's in another tab. I'm sorry. Of course, that won't show up anyway. How silly of me. Anyway, this this it's called because I knew that was the name of is it book? Yeah, it's a book, a fantasy book. So so there's that, and you can see a variety of magical themes and some things for writers. A couple of let's see, I've got a card in there right now. There's more stuff coming. Um, so I'm working on that. Okay. I'm gonna get us set up with some more sprints here in just a second. Um, so let me put Pomodoro Kitty back on. One moment. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's going. So let me um start it over. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, let's see. Um, let's see. Shannon also says she's attending a webinar on the hour by Lulu. Hmm. Direct to consumer trends to grow your audience. Thank you very much for leaving it up. I appreciate it. No problem with the sprints. I definitely wanted to try and keep up the sprints on this on my Thursday stream. Um, even if I do at least occasionally have this in art stream, um, it might not always be. um, but as I said earlier, the Tuesday sprints are specifically for heart breathing. So I think I'm going to keep that for sure that I will be working on my writing or anything related to my writing and my editing. So um, that makes sense to me. Okay. Anyway, so this next sprint, I have decided to change up the color I'm using. I'm gonna keep using just the distress ink. I do like this color here. It's called Antian. it's it's a it's a yellowy color, but it's very soft and um and I would like to use that. Mostly these are experiments, but that's also these backgrounds can be used for these little tags, and bookmarks that I have had in my Etsy shop. Actually, I just sold a pack of ended up being 5 tags that had that same little typewriter on um, that is on a lot of my um, a stamped image that's on a lot of my art. So I will do that. I think I'm going to use that color. I might use a combination of that. My one is called a vintage photo. It's it's a brown. Sometimes you'll see a little green in there, just like a vintage photo. Huh. Anyway, I'm gonna get water too. So please remember to stay hydrated. Get some water if you need it, and get whatever you need. Do whatever you need to do for yourself. Um, so we're going to get this started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's spend. Hey, everybody do? What everybody do? If you would like to talk about it, of course, you may. Um, actually, if you have things coming up, if you have, oh, I don't know, a live stream or a video or a specific project that you would like to promote, feel free because you can do that on this stream. Um, in let's see, that was this one, I think. On this stream, you can definitely do that. However, um, in the heart breathing stream on Tuesdays, um, only a select few are able to put links in, and so that would be mostly my job. So yeah, so that is definitely a difference between the two streams. So talk to the hubby. Did get my water, talk to the hubby. I made 4 more, actually 5. Wait a minute. I need to pull this last print. It's sitting there. I changed ink colors. And actually this one, I have a second color I grabbed. And I really like how it came out. Yeah, it may be a little wonky on there, but that's art. Sometimes art is wonky and messy. I'm starting to embrace that. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. So luckily the colors do blend very well. Excuse me, with this sort of thing. So here are those 5 prints that I just pulled. Let's see. Set my mouse down. I didn't get into Notion yet, but I think I'll do that in the next print. Just wanted to show some of my little techniques here. 1, 2, very splooshy, that one. I like saying that, I guess. 3 look like a tree in the background. You know, and these can be turned into scenes, backgrounds, or sometimes people just go with what you've got in the print, and that is your that is your piece of art. And this is the 5th one where I added some of that vintage photo, it's called. It's a yellowy brown. And added together with that color, I've gotten really good results. There's other things you can do with this ink. It's really cool. So I got myself little tiny bookmarks that I could put in my Etsy shop, my Etsy shop. So yeah, that is my hair is being really weird today. Oh well. Also, Nia came in. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Um, Eatman, hello. How are you? Which makes me think of the short story thing we were talking about doing. There's definitely one story that I need to work on. So I think I will be doing that. Working on that. Um, I'm not sure if over the week. I think I'm going to work on it sometime tomorrow for sure. Possibly tonight. So, and Stacy made it back. Awesome. That was a quick trip to the store. Sometimes I can be very quick about it. Sometimes I get a little distracted in the store though. So, where's the other lid? Oh, that's right. I put and I love, I love buying makeup brushes, but I don't use them for makeup. Oh, it's been 5 minutes already. I use them for ink blending. So yeah, that's been minutes already. But I like using these Pomodoro timers because, actually because, they keep me on track. I don't get to just too wrapped up in what I'm talking about so that I keep on keep on task, keep on task. Some of those I'm gonna go back and do some stamping on. Um, oh yeah, and I do have some previously stamped uh, tags like this, the same size, already stamped with some of these fairies. I just don't have them in front of me, but I can get them if you'd like. If you're curious about how I look on that, and then I can do the printing on top of those. And what's great about using various colors of papers is you have just a different look, especially if you use something that is going to stand out. If you especially like on a dark page, use like the watercolor paint and other similar media, things that are going to be more opaque like that and will show up. Excuse me. Yes. And sometimes I'm on a mission as well, and you just like and you tell yourself, "I'm getting salsa," or whatever, right? And my chair is kind of sinking. Um, so yeah, Eva, it's been a long time since you've seen this setup, huh? I haven't streamed from here in quite some time. Quite some time. Um, let's see. So, yeah, I'll probably be wrapping this up at 2 o'clock. But I can do one more sprint if you guys want. Maybe make it quicker. Maybe a um make this a make this a 20-minute stream. Yeah, that does sound all right. Um, oh, it's going. Hey, wait a minute. How do you do that? And I've never. This is like the first time I've ever actually used Pomodoro Kitty. Um, here it is. Oh, well, on a stream anyway. 260. There we go. Um, Here, let me see if I can make that cat's eyes more yellow than orange. Oh, I just noticed that cat color is spelled O-U-R. Oh, this is very interesting. I think that would look good with my background. Okay. Yeah. First time. I don't want to remove it. Okay. Oh, that might. Let's see if I can get myself in the shot. Let's try that. Okay. Um, let's see. Oh, looks like Nia is good for her. That sounds fine. Um, okay then. Um, yeah, so definitely this time I will, because I kind of needed to chill a little bit. And so that's one reason why I was doing art. And also, when people said they were interested when I was streaming, I want to say it was last Thursday. Um, and I was showing that one technique. I said if anybody was curious about the gel press stuff, I could show you. Mm, I mean, I haven't showed anything with the large ones, um, maybe next time. Um, just to keep it to one thing, and not be too crazy with it today. But maybe in the future if anybody's interested. Um, Yeah, so now I have my iPad. I'm gonna get into Notion, I think. Let's see. Let me get everything. There we go. Alrighty. Well, please do whatever you need to do for yourself. Let me show myself. Uh, um, that's, that's not what I meant to do. Um, get a drink of water. If you need to walk around, please do that. If you need to do whatever it is you need to do for yourself, essentially. You're doing Notion as well. Okay, awesome. Okay, then we're gonna get this sprint started in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. s I was gonna say stream. That sprint is over. How did everybody do? What did you do? If you would like to talk about it, feel free. Um, in the chat. I know Diane had to leave a little while ago because she just went live. Um, I could probably get her. Um, um, if anybody's going over there, I'll probably fly you over because there's some things I still want to do. I did work in Notion a little bit. Um, not a terribly lot, but I I'm brand new to Notion, and yeah, I mean, I guess it can be a little overwhelming, as some may. Let me see, get this shared, copied, and put this in the chat. Let's see, I'll put it here. Through via StreamYard. Wait, what? Why did that? Why am I sharing my Etsy link? That doesn't make any sense. You know, like, let me try that again. Let me try that again. It must have been in the on the clipboard, but that doesn't make any sense because well, anyway, it's there again. Whatever. Things are going slowly. Maybe I need to open the door a little for the signal, the Wi-Fi. I don't know. It's just spinning in that thing. But I was working on my iPad, and there were certain things I couldn't do on my iPad, so I switched to working on my laptop that I'm streaming with. So, um, so I don't know. Sorry about that. Uh, but anyway, heart breathings sprints should be in this um in the description should be um and so there's that. Oh, I could take out the banner. Okay, so so that being said, I think I'm just about done here. So yes, so I'm getting used to Notion. I am. Uh, I've been making some art. Put something on the front of a very small note card. It's not much of a print, but it's there. Anyway, I made 10 little bookmarks, can be used for gift tags as well. So yes, I made 10 during the stream, and that was quite enjoyable and relaxing. And it's been 5 minutes. And I looked at my Notion, and was doing some um, uh, doing some work in my um, I have a section for content planning. So so I'm working on that. I have a section for Instagram, section for YouTube for both my channels, and I did have another section, but I had to delete that because I don't know. I was using a template, and I couldn't figure out how to use this template, so I just deleted the whole thing, and I'll put it back on. Um, using using my uh, laptop. So anyway, um, let me maybe you can do this so you can see me better. Oh, there we go. So anyway, if everybody is done here, that's fine. If you want an extra sprint, that's fine too. Please let me know what you would like. I'm sorry for my lighting. Um, but I have the blinds closed. I don't think I can deal with any more light at this moment because I've been I've been having a slight migraine today because I thought about opening that up, but then I thought, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's a good idea. So yeah, so um on these for these last few the last five gel prints I made, I do like that one with a little bit of the brown on. Um, it could be this way too. I turned it around. Um, they're all really great. I like them, and they can be used for, like I say, bookmarks or gift tags. I will maybe just leave some on, leave some be, and then some of them I will stamp on. And I will put the packs. I will make packs of 5, and I'll put them in my Etsy shop. For anyone who is interested. The ones that are exceedingly splooshy and things, I might not stamp on if I think that that it will stand on its own. Especially this one. This one that's really dark. It would be kind of hard to stamp on top of that, and it would just be lost. The image, the resulting image. Um, so yeah, I talked about all my things earlier that I have going on, a lot of things going on. I have a lot of projects in the works. But yeah, yeah, to show you guys my gel presses. I have a wide variety. Um, I really like doing art on the weekends. When I'm less when I don't know. Just find it relaxing at night or on the weekends. I have those two. Um, and I have the one I was using, and I have this beautiful round gel press I like using. I am planning on using a wider variety of materials to print on, including t-shirts and bags. I have some where are oh, here's one. I found these plain canvas bags at my local Dollar Tree, and so I thought they would be great for using, say, this, and I was thinking of making, printing an earth on there with probably some acrylic paint, blues and whites and greens. I think that would be I thought that would be really cool for, say, Earth Day. Um, it's just a really simple canvas crossbody bag, and they also have black. and so that's that I had ideas about because I had heard that you can print on canvas. You can actually print on stretch canvas as well, and so that's another thing that I would like to do. I would like to. So anyway, um, so that you might be able to see something like that, either maybe filmed content regarding that if I don't do it on a live stream. I had wanted to do um, some filmed content regarding my art, and coming up real soon. So I think that is coming. And anyway, I will be streaming Tuesday for Heart Breathings at 11 a.m. and then I'll be here Thursdays at noon, like I have been doing. Um, um, so Alrighty. Well, I hope everybody had a great day. I have not heard back if anybody wanted another sprint. I have not seen anything in StreamYard. Um, so I think I might go ahead and end this stream here, unless I hear in the next minute or so. Um, so yeah. Well, um, let's not show the clutter that is that hallway. Anyway, mom life, hashtag mom life. Um, have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye.